Today we're going to create an isometric head screw. Okay, a hex head screw. Okay, it's going to look something like that. Okay, what we need to know first is some dimensions for our hex head screw. Okay, and the basic or nominal basic diameter is 3/8. Okay, that is the body diameter, 0.375, which is 3/8. The width across the flats is 9/16. The width across the corners is 650. And the head height is 15/64. Okay, so here's what that would mean. Okay, across the flats is 562. Across the points is 650. The inside diameter is 375. The distance between these points is 325. Now you normally wouldn't need that dimension, but we're going to use that to make it easier to draw our isometric with. And then our head height is 0.234. Okay, we also need to know the pitch, and the pitch is the distance between the threads. Okay, this one here is a 3/8 24, which means there are 24 threads per inch. So 1 divided by 24 equals 0.042. Okay, we're going to open up our inch template. We're going to go into model space. I'm going to make sure we are in an object, and here I'm going to put my ISO draft on. Okay, I'm going to go to ISO right, so I'm drawing in this direction. Okay, I'm going to start off by drawing a straight line. I'll put my F8 on and I'll go straight down 0.562, which was our distance between our flats. Okay, then I'm going to draw a line from that midpoint over this way, and I'm going to go half of 650, which is 0.325, and then I'm going to do the same thing here, 0.325. Okay, now from here to here I'm going to draw a line over here. Now this was the distance between those little points that I showed you, so it's going to be half of 325. So I'll go down to my calculator, 0.325 divided by 2, and that equals 0.162. So I'll go this way, 0.162, and I'll go this way, 0.162. Okay, I'm going to copy those lines here and here, down this point, down to that point. Okay, then I'm going to draw a line from here to here, and from here to here. Okay, with that we're going to draw our basic hexagon shape. I'm going to go into the line. I'm going to connect these dots from here to here to here, from here to here to here. Okay, I'm going to copy these lines back this way. The thickness, okay, which was 3.2, it was 234. So I'm going to copy. I'm going to copy this line, this line, this line, and that line. Okay, from here, and I'm going to change my ISO view, so I'm going in the right direction, and I'm going to make that 0.234. Okay, I'm going to connect those lines together. Here to here, here to here, here to here, and then from here to here. Okay, so you can see I have my basic shape of my hexagon. Okay, I'm going to delete these lines because I don't need them right now. Alright, if we take a look at our hex, see that we have a curve here, and a curve here, and a curve here, and curves down the bottom. Okay, we need to draw those in our hexagon now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to copy these lines up here, this line and this line this way 20 thousandths, and these lines up 20 thousandths. So I'm going to go to copy, pick that one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, I'll pick a spot anywhere, make sure I'm going in the right direction, and I'll put 0.02. Okay, I'll go back in the copy, pick these lines, and I'm going to go this direction, 0.02. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my arc from this point to this point to that point. So I'm going to go into the 3-point arc. Okay, and I'm going to pick this endpoint, the top endpoint, and this endpoint. Oops. I'm going to pick this endpoint, and this endpoint. I'm going to do it again. This endpoint to the midpoint to this point. Keep doing that. This point to this midpoint to that midpoint. This endpoint to that midpoint. Whoops. That midpoint to that endpoint. From this endpoint to that midpoint to that endpoint. Okay? I can then erase some of these lines. I can erase those lines here, 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 here. These lines here, 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 bottom one here, this one here, this one here. Now I can probably get rid of these lines as well. I'll delete those. Okay, now I need to trim some of those lines off. I can delete this line and that line. Okay, I'm going to go to trim. I'll trim this guy. That guy I'm going to leave alone. That guy. That one. That one. That one. That one. And that one we'll leave alone. Okay, so we have this much of our thread. Okay, I'm now going to draw the circle in the middle here. Okay, for our nut. Okay, so I'm going to go to I'm going to go to arc iso circle, and I pick this endpoint right here. Okay, now I need to change my iso plane to that one. I want D for diameter, and I'm going to put 0.375. Okay, I'm also going to draw an iso circle from the same spot up to the quadrant of that guy right there. Looks like I missed it. I'm going to go to ISO circle, endpoint, that quadrant. Okay, that should be good. Alright, all I need to do now is I can delete this guy and that one. Okay, and right here I'm going to see a little radius right there. So I'm going to go into fillet. Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm trimming it. And I'm going to go to radius. And I'm going to try like a 0.25 radius. Okay, try one there and there. And that's good. And then I'm going to try to do one here and here. It might be too big there. Alright, so I'll go back in the radius and I'll make this 0.125. Okay, and let's see how that's going to look. I don't like that either. Okay, so let's try, and we'll make a smaller one. And the radius 0.062. Okay, and that probably will look a little bit better. We'll put one over here the same. Kind of like that there. Alright, and we could put one here if we wanted to. Just to even it out a little bit. Okay. Alright, we'll trim this guy up here. And let's see how that looks. Okay, looks like I could trim this guy down here as well. Alright. Now we need to put our threads in here. And to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to copy this and array it at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to go into copy. I'm going to pick this object. Okay, my displacement I'm going to put in how far I want those apart. And it should be 0.042. That is our pitch. But that looks kind of big on the drawing, so I'm going to make that like a 0.031. Okay. I'm going to go down here and pick array. Okay, and I'm going to have probably, I'd say, 5 or 6 copies on that. And I'm going to change my, did I get it in the right place? I'm going to pick fit. And I'm going to go back until it looks like about the thickness of my thread, which maybe is about, the thickness is about maybe there. Okay, I'm then going to go into trim. I'm going to pick this circle, and I'm going to trim all those circles off there. Okay, and there we have our hex nut.